Groucho Marxist. I don't know when Karl Marx first landed on my parents' young romance, but he settled there a while, a red butterfly with translucent red fragile wings. At some point during the marriage of Stanley and Darryl Vincent, I fell into this world through a badger hole. I'll explain the badger hole later. Most pregnant women in 1951 hoped and prayed for a healthy boy or a healthy girl on which to hang their dreams and aspirations. After all, aren't children our toys to play with? However, I truly believe my mother didn't want a child at all. I think she wanted to give birth to a new Bendix automatic clothes dryer. The ads in Woman's Weekly magazine read, "Dries fresh, dries fluffy, and takes only minutes in any weather." When my mother saw I was a 6-pound, 6-ounce lump of flesh covered in mucus and blood, she realized she couldn't stuff her wet bras and panties into me, I was promptly filed under D for disappointment. However, even though I wasn't a newfangled Bendix automatic clothes dryer, my mother still put me through the ringer, head first, day after day after day. There was no picture of Jesus Christ hanging on our sitting room wall, no dead Jewish man bleeding from the palms, mother and whore weeping helplessly at his feet. No Roman centurion jabbing his naked torso with a spear. On our sitting room wall were 3 plaster mallards flying in formation toward the window and freedom. There was, however, the image of Karl Marx staring out from ever-present book cover, lying on a coffee table, the arm of a chair, or on the sink next to the toilet. I remember confusing Marx with God. An easy mistake to make. Both were wrinkled old men with white beards, do-gooders with a maniacal vision. Religion may be the opium of the masses, but Karl Marx was the opium of my parents. The red butterfly with translucent, fragile wings followed us everywhere. We even came on vacation with us to the seaside. Not only did I confuse Marx with God, but also Santa Claus, another old man with a white beard. Marx, God, and Santa Claus, a trinity of aging deities, starred in more of my boyhood nightmares than any zombie, werewolf, or vampire. The attack of the 50-foot transvestite Karl Marx, god demons from planet Nazareth, and 50,000 leagues beneath the sea trapped in Nazi Santa Claus. I was wary of Marx because he thought he was God, and I was scared of God because his teachings resembled those of Marx. Santa Claus was just creepy. It was 1958. I was 7 years old and homosexuality hadn't been invented yet. Not my homosexuality anyway. That would be invented later and reinvented every opportunity I got. I was born Darryl Michael Vincent, September the 16th, 1951, in Bath, Somerset, Great Britain, a mere stone's throw from Stonehenge. I fell out of a badger hole into the waiting arms of fairies, where I suckled on the pagan tit of Wicca until the sun came up. King George VI sat on the throne, i.e. toilet. He was teetering between life and death. I was 7 years old when the king underwent a pneumonectomy, the removal of a cancerous lung. He coughed up his last nicotine-soaked glob of phlegm, February the 6th, 1952. Somehow he managed to stop smoking cigarettes and die on the same day. Coincidence? I think not.